The tragic crash of the Learjet 45 carrying Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar has brought the spotlight on the aircraft's owner, VSR Ventures Pvt Ltd, a Delhi based private aviation company that's been operating for over 15 years. The company, which runs a fleet of 17 aircraft and employs more than 60 pilots, offers chartered flights, medevac services, and private jet operations across major Indian cities. According to reports, the last DGCA regulatory audit in February 2025 found the company complaint with no level 1 findings issued, reflecting a record of adherence to safety protocols. However, this is not the first time a VSR Ventures Learjet has been involved in a serious incident. On 14 September 2023, a Learjet 45XR registered as VT skidded off the runway while attempting to land at Mumbai Airport during heavy rainfall and poor visibility. Thankfully, no lives were lost, but all 8 passengers sustained injuries and the fuselage broke into two. The final AAIB probe report for this incident is still awaited, even 2.5 years later, leaving crucial questions unanswered about causation and preventive measures. This recurring involvement of the same operator and the aircraft type has put VSR Ventures under heightened scrutiny, particularly after fatal Baramati crash.
That actually the earlier incident of a plane that had crashed chartered from the same company, and if we can please bring that up, this is the preliminary report that our panel set up to look at crashes had actually put in the public domain in 2023. But that was 2023. We are now in 2026. And your tweet made me examine the fact that in 2026, we do not even have a final report as to why an earlier aircraft from the same charter that leased the plane that has taken down Mr. Pawar and others on board the plane today, our AAIB has yet, 2.5 years later, to submit a final report. And I say this to you on a day when the lawyers for the petitioners in the Air India 171 case in Supreme Court have said it's been months since they filed the case and the AAIB is not responding in the court. So I don't understand what's going on. So, Hale, and thank you for flagging this, because if you hadn't tweeted what you did, I don't think I would have looked at this.
I just hope I don't get that VSR goons after me, but I don't care. I've pissed so many people off. What's another? No, so there are 4 or 5 issues here, to just paraphrase what Augustine said. Number one, when the crash happened in 2023, it was blamed on the weather by the company called VSR. They said it was terrible weather. If you look at the records of the ATC in Bombay of that day, you will observe that regular flying was happening even then. But one thing that is hidden from the public domain, which came out today, is that there was a blast that was reported then by the pilot. There was also a blast that was reported today. People said that there was a blast. Now, Augustine will be able to tell us. So there are 3 things that have happened, and you have to understand this. When the pilot did the turn around, the go around, first, Baramati is a fly visual airport. It is aided by the flying school, not by a local ATC there. So there's no, it's by visual flight. From the CCTV footage, which was captured 2.8 kilometers away, it is clear that there was no fog, there was no dense fog, nothing of the sort. The third is, if you see, now this is the problem. There was no cordoning off of the incident, of the area where this incident happened this morning. We are pathetic in our country when it comes to investigation, forensics, everything. The tragedy, Barkha, is that, as you rightly said, 2023 accident, we still don't know what the hell happened. Today, it will be a forgotten milestone. Give it another 3 or 4 months. Where I see hope, if any, is that Ajit Pawar was involved. So it's ironic that you need a VIP to die in order to put the spotlight. Final thing, I used to sit on the Global Advisory Board of British Airways. The first thing you do in a situation like this is you shut the charter operator down pending investigation and inspection of each aircraft in that air charter company's fleet. None has happened. What have we seen? AAIB, those useless people, their people have now gone and raided the VSR office today, seeking documents. I mean, for God's sake, you have to find out three things from VSR. One, structure of the company. Two, funding of the company. Three, where are the common interests? People have told me, I'm not saying this, it's maybe hearsay, it may be a rumor. I've been told that they are hand in glove with the DGCA. Why am I saying this? I've been told. Is it a rumor? May well be. But it gives credence to the fact that these guys have been able to get away scot free.
Aviation analysts emphasize that even well-maintained jets can face catastrophic failures under challenging weather or operational conditions, but delays in reporting investigations raise concerns about accountability and safety culture. The issue is not unique to VSR Ventures last year. The AAIB's final report on the Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner crash that killed 260 people in Ahmedabad is also still pending, despite the preliminary report having highlighted critical engine fuel issues. These delays in publishing final investigation reports add to the anxiety within the aviation community and among passengers, underscoring the need for faster, more transparent probes. As the DGCA launched a formal inquiry into the Baramati crash, investigators are expected to examine flight data, cockpit voice recordings, weather conditions, and crew decisions to understand what went wrong. The findings will be critical in shaping future safety recommendations for light business jets operating at regional airports, where weather and runway conditions can vary dramatically. Meanwhile, the aviation industry watched closely as this incident highlights the complex interplay between operator history, aircraft type, regulatory oversight, and real-time decision-making in ensuring safe air travel. VSR Ventures' past record combined with the pending 2023 Learjet investigation and broader delays in major probe reports like the Dreamliner crash makes this latest tragedy a crucial case study in operational safety, corporate accountability, and regulatory vigilance. The aviation community now awaits the DGCA findings to understand the lessons that must be learned to prevent such disasters in the future.